Guys, how are you doing? Welcome to a brand new video. Now, as you can see, I'm in the new custom fitting studio that we have here at JD Golf Academy, which is a great place to get a bit of practice, obviously when it's not being used. But anyway, that's what we're talking about, practice, lessons. I had a lesson on Monday, that's what I want to share with you guys, what I'm trying to work on, what I'm trying to get better, why this is a good time of year to practice and make a few swing changes. So I'm making a grip change, which is a really big change. Would never do it in mid-season, but it's the end of the season, that's why we're doing it now. Matt's going to explain this a lot better than I can with this analysation in a second, but yeah, really good time of year to make a significant change in your swing. Now, it has to have a reason for it. For me, irons are great, woods can't go on with them because I've got too strong of a grip, which means that everything's so de-lofted at impact, which means that I really struggle to get off the ground. So we're weakening my grip, getting a bit more height, and that's basically the essence of it. So I don't want to bore you with my take on it. I'm going to let Matt take over and show you what we've been working on and how we're going to obviously progress forward. I feel really good in my game. Everything seems to be coming well towards the end of the season, but I want to carry that through strong through the winter, keep you guys up to date, and hopefully take on next year, and it's going to be a lot better result. Alright, here we go. Woodsy, take it over.
Yeah, this is last lesson on the left versus the start of today's lesson on the right. And really what we're trying to change is this bit here where the club has fallen too far behind the hands, and really the arms are almost a bit too far behind the body as well. You see how that right elbow gets jammed up behind the right hip, causing you to be trapped, and then we just see a different kind of shot almost every single time. So we've really worked on trying to get the club out in front of you much more and keeping it out in front of you on the way down. So now at no point does the club head fall behind the hands. A completely different position here, to where the club is over here on the left at the same point. And what that's done is neutralise the ball. You've got your ball starting on a better line, much more accurate with the wedge and the scoring irons, far less from the inside, and then a bit more downward hit as well, so compressing the golf ball, transferring a bit more energy. And we still got to get that right arm out in front of you a little bit more. But generally, everything I've asked you to do in the last couple of weeks, you're ticking boxes beautifully. So it's great work there. Moving on to your driver swing, and some of this does relate as well to the irons. We know they're different animals. With an iron, we're trying to hit down on it. With a driver, we're trying to hit up on it slightly. And remember, just a lot of the stuff we're talking about now will just be refinements. It's not major changes. But watch your grip here, especially with the driver. It gets too strong in the left hand. The right hand then follows. And then as a result, you've almost got to hit down on this thing to keep the face square. So it gets very late coming into impact. Left hand is through that vertical line before the club head, and then the scatter pattern is too wide. So driver, not as quick with the snap of the wrist. Let's get the club moving, almost feel a bit of a one-piece takeaway to here. This is just a drill just to get you the feeling. Neutral grip, brush it away, let the club set, and then really feel like the right hand releases under the left hand, more of that under release like we get in a bunker shot. And feel like the club head gets out in front of the hands as early as we can, so there's more of an upward hit, less down, more up. And with the grip neutral and the right hand releasing under, that's going to keep the face square. What you can't do is release it like you used to do, where you had a strong grip and you basically held on to it. We've now got a neutral grip. We've got to release it under. It's going to get a bit more speed and energy out of the head. Like I say, this is overdone, and this is sort of larking about a little bit to give you the feeling, so it's not the finished article, but it's definitely more of that look that we want to see, that's going to increase the kind of upward hit, reduce the downward hit, and just give you a slightly tighter scatter pattern with the driver. So phenomenal work between the two lessons. Keep that up, and then just add in the little bits we talked about today.
So thank you, Matt, for that. Obviously, I always trust his advice. Obviously, I do teach golf, but it's very difficult to listen to yourself and trust your own advice rather than someone else's and committing to that. So this is me, this is probably about 3 days after now in my lesson, and you can see me really, especially the practice swings, and that's something that Matt and me talked about a lot. When I'm doing a pre-shot routine, trying to use my practice swing to gain the feeling of what I'm trying to work on. It really helped me with the last swing change, and it's something I want to try and put into this one. So you can see me, especially before I hit the golf ball, releasing that right hand under my left hand, trying to get that club to come more up on the ball, or less down on it, should I say. I feel really uncomfortable with that weak right grip. I feel like the club could be absolutely anywhere. However, it's something I'm going to get used to, and I'll have to find a feeling to try and feel where that club is at the top of my swing so I can release it naturally. But when I do hit this shot well, it's perfect. It's dead straight, good amount of height to it, and I've now got a whole winter ahead of me to really grind on this. And so it's something I'm looking forward to. I always love working on my swing. I love the challenge of it, and I think by the end of the winter, it'll be a real added bonus. Especially as my wedge player, my iron player are doing so well at the moment, and with a bit of putting and chipping, I feel like I could really come out the other side of the winter really strong and confident in my own ability.
Okay guys, there you have it. Thank you ever so much for watching. As always, please subscribe, like this video, and I'll catch you guys later.